In this video, we're going to talk about some of Gigmaster's secrets to using cameras on YouTube. Stay tuned. First thing I'm going to say, you do not need expensive cameras to do YouTube. Personally, I like to use what's called a Fuji XP 120, 130. I got several of them here. Used, I buy these off eBay, 50 bucks on auction a lot of time. They work great. Most of y'all know that I am hard on equipment. I don't take care of it like I should, but like you see, like that one's beat all to heck right there, but it still works like a top. Beat all to heck, still working like a top. I just got this one off of eBay, I think like 50 bucks, just 3 or 4 weeks ago. I've been using that one there. It's like new. But anyway, you don't have to use this expensive equipment. $50 camera. I've put out over 3,000 videos on YouTube, and 90% of them have come from this camera. I like this. And the other ones, I use my iPhone. I'm using iPhone just if it's a nice quiet area like in the house here, or I can actually get close up with no other distractions, I use my iPhone. iPhones have a great camera ability to use. Or if you got an Android, whatever, you can use that. A lot of people like the other cameras there that a lot of people use. But if you got one you like, stick with it. If you know how to use it and it's working for you, keep getting up. Don't get away from it. What I'm gonna do, a lot of these you use different kind of setups to use them. GoPros. A lot of people like the GoPros. I'm not sure. I used a couple of GoPro imitations, but I did not like them. I don't know if they work like the GoPro now. It's been years ago, so there might have been a lot of advancements. One main thing I'm concerned with cameras is sound. If you got a lot of wind, I'm out there on the beaches, wind's blowing, all kind of noise around, you got to be able to stop that wind noise. Wind noise will ruin a video so fast, and I'm going to show you what I do to prevent that. It's crazy. You got to stop that wind noise some kind of way. Now, when you're out there in the field, you got to have your hands free, and you got to have your camera taking a video. So what do? What you do is you use one of these right here. This is a chest harness that goes on right here. You go put it around here, and you snap it on the other side here. And I do this every time. Pop. Now, normally, these don't come. This is what's called a quick disconnect, and I use it on all my equipment. It just pop in right here. Just pop it right there. And I've done, I can do that. Now it's filming right here. And I actually can see the back of the screen where I'm recording here. So I can adjust a little bit or adjust the camera down if I need to, right like that. Now, if you don't have this quick disconnect, what happens is you have a screw thing right here. And you're screwing this thing on, off, on, off, on, off. And I did that at first. And I actually stripped out this bottom little screw in doing that. This one right here was one I repaired. It's got a... I had to tap it and put a little thing in there to fix it. So, but that one's been fixed. It works again now. But these quick disconnects are great. I'm gonna put links to everything I'm using here down in my video description. I have a link to Amazon to all this stuff that I'm showing you right now. Now, over time, these things have worn out on me. Oh, let me tell you about this first. Like I said, when you buy these on there, a lot of times these will come. This is not on here. It comes with just this, which your GoPro will fit right to it. What you have to do is buy this little adapter right here, which got the screw on it that these type of cameras will screw into. And this is good for the GoPro, but not for the cameras I use. So what you have to do is you put that in there, and you just tighten this up like that. And there you go. It snaps. This is what this is right here. It snaps right in here. This will pop in there, and you're good to go. Now your camera will just mount to that. You can tighten this up so it's nice and stiff when it's ready. But anyway, that's what you do on that. Now it will fit in there. So what you want to do then is, you know, is these right here. And I have a link to this in here too. I keep these spares all the time just in case. This right here is a quick disconnect. Right here. You just pull this down and pop it off. The camera connects to that, and this will go on your right here. Instead of having, let me put this back together real quick here. Instead of having, it's got to line up with the holes here. Let me get it lined up here. There it is, right there. Okay, once you get that in there, what you want to do, this will just screw on here like this. I'm going to put one together just so you see, like that. And then you take this and put it on the bottom of the camera, like that. And you got a quick disconnect. What you do is you just pull this down, snap it in, and you're done. It's hooked up. And that's how I got all my equipment, so I can just, when I'm out there in the field taking videos, sometimes you want to take your camera off. Maybe you want to look down the beach or right here or something. What you do, you just pop it right off, then you go down close up, view in, you go up in the sky, whatever, because this restricts you. So this pops right off, you do your thing, pop it back in, you're good to go. So it makes it real efficient operation when you're out there doing your videos. You want to be efficient, you want to be fast because you don't want to spend a lot of time. When you're doing your videos, you want to try to take video of main videos. If you take too many videos, when you get home, you got to spend a lot of time analyzing, going through videos, deleting all. You want to really try to concentrate on taking good videos of what you're doing there. Second thing, like I was telling you before, sound. Sound is key. I should show you an example, but y'all have all heard it. You know, you get in, if you get in sound, you know, you hear the sound coming across the thing. It's terrible. You don't want to look at the video. What I've done on mine, and the camera, the microphone for this is right there. That's the microphone right there. Little tiny, tiny hole, and that window blow up, make a noise. I bought these right here, and depending on what camera you use, you might have to do something different. But what I've been doing, just doing this right here, I stick that in, and it actually covers the microphone, works perfect. Just like putting a foam on top of a regular microphone, and that's what this is, a microphone foam. It goes right over top of the hole, and it stops that wind. It's unbelievable how much difference it makes. Now, what I could do is just cut a little square out that, put a little RTV around that, and just stick it on and be done probably. And that's probably what I should do. But what I do when I go diving and all, this is waterproof. I'm underwater, I dive, I'm out in my boat a lot, water everywhere. So I wanted to make sure I use a waterproof camera no matter what. Maybe you're just doing your YouTube inside. You're going to thrift stores, whatever. You don't need to be waterproof. You're good to go, whatever camera you got. Don't worry about spending a ton of money on those cameras. You just want to, unless you're out in the open, you make sure you got some type of wind protection on the microphone. But inside, you probably won't have to worry about that. But anyway, that's how I do that right there. Just stick it right in there like that. Boom, done. I'm ready to go. Now, these things, over time, lose their elasticity. So what I do, and let's see, this one I replaced it, and this is one I've replaced. You can see I just put some RTV and just sealed it. I figured out the length, and you can buy this right here, and I'll have this down in my video description. This is the stretchy right here, and this is the wider that goes around your waist. And I make it custom fit for myself a lot of times, because that's custom right there. I can't adjust that. When it comes, you can. This is one here that comes with it, and as you can see, you got adjustments and all here that you can adjust it. But what I like to do is once I get it adjusted, I'll put some RTV across that, and it locks it in place, so I don't have to every time adjust it. More efficient. Put it on, pop it in, you're ready to go. Now this one right here, I want to show you this one too. This is one for a camera. This is like for the iPhone. You can put your iPhone right in here. You can put this around your neck. Sometimes, if I'm in here doing my cooking videos or doing some experimentation in the house, sometimes I'll put my iPhone right here because I don't have to work up wind. It's a little bit clearer. So I can stand here and I do my stuff with both my hands with the iPhone sitting right there. So I do use the iPhone on certain videos, and it works great. And this you can get, this particular one screwed in, but you can get them actually that pop in. Here's one right here that I can actually take this one, put it on, and I put that right there on there, pop it right in, and I'm ready to go with the iPhone. So I can do it a couple different ways on it, like that. Now, once you get your video done, inside you'll have everything recorded on an SD card. Most of them have SD cards inside. So how do you get all that transferred over to your computer? Now this one here has Wi-Fi, and we'll talk to my iPhone. I can transfer it over, but it's really slow. Oh my God, you'll eat a lot of time up doing that. This unit right here, and I'll have one in the video description, is a unit you just plug right in your computer. You put this right here, and it sees another drive. The computer sees the drive, and you just can click it, download all your files at one time right to your computer. 10 seconds, you're done. Then you can take it and go into your software program, which we'll talk about that on another video. A lot of y'all ask me, how do you do this? How do you do that? I'm going to create a few different videos to try to explain some of the things that I go through to create my videos. But this one is basically on the cameras, how I mount my cameras, how I, take care of my cameras. Well, I don't take good care of them, but you know what I mean. I do have some decent nighttime cameras that I could use. I may have used one for a distant shot at one time. I really don't, I never use them. I need to probably learn to use those a little better on in some of my videos, but just have not done that yet, but we'll get around to that probably. But, putting a video every day, I put a video every day for the last 7 years at least. I think I got 3,300 videos or whatever out on YouTube right now. And it's not that hard. It doesn't take that much time. Once you kind of get the hang of it and you get going, you get your software down, you know how to process everything with your camera, get it into the computer, you can knock them out pretty quick. And we'll talk about some of that in some future videos. All right, well, that kind of just shows you a little bit about my cameras. I do have multiple backups here. I think out of 9 years I've been using these, I think I've gotten rid of one. I mean, I have worn them out, but they still work. Oh, let me tell you one more thing. In this particular camera, I'll show you, I'm gonna put a picture up there. I bought a couple that look like scratches all over the screen. And then these cameras, I guess, and a lot of other cameras do, they come with a little thin film on the screen to keep light from coming back out. But that film is not critical to the camera, and you can actually buff that off with just car polish and with a buffing wheel. I'll put a picture up there. You can see that picture, how before and after, it's like brand new, and I have not seen any difference in the quality of the video. So you can get cameras, if your camera does get scratches on the lens, some of them can be cleaned up. If it's into the glass, another story, but most times it's in that little thin film on the front of the glass. So anyway, I have had to do that on a couple of these I bought off eBay cheap because they thought they were ruined. There was nothing wrong. They just buff it out just like brand new. So anyway, I got those even cheaper. And I like to keep backup. I keep a backup in the car because you know me, I forget. You go to the beach, oh, I forgot my camera. I got a backup in the car. I always got a backup of everything that I use because I'm a little forgetful. So I got to have backups to everything. Anyway, I hope this kind of explains a few things to you that I do, and a couple little secrets I do with the foam and all to keep the videos clear. And that quick disconnect, that is key right there to take it on and off. So you're not having it screwed on and off every time. But if you got another type of camera that you use all the time and you're real familiar with it, you can still most likely adapt it to what I'm showing you here. One other quick thing. The one thing, I get in the water a lot. And of course, this restricts me how deep I can go. I can go in the water with the camera. It's not going to hurt it. But then you get the screen, gets water on it, and you start getting some bad video. I am going to try something. In fact, in a few weeks here, I'm going to be down in the Caribbean. So I'm going to try, I think, maybe using this. It's a head. It's one for the head. The only problem you have, you can't see what you're taking a picture of. You got to kind of know and kind of test that out. But you can get these head straps, too, that you can put on your head. And actually take them right from your head. If you're going down that deep in the water, you'll have it right there. So might give that a shot too. All right, I won't hold you all too long. I hope that kind of explains some of the things that I do with cameras and YouTube, and hopefully it helps you all out. All right, we'll have some more videos coming out on some other little aspects of doing YouTube and some other little secrets. Stay tuned. Thanks everybody for coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you tomorrow on another adventure. Stay tuned.